Okay, so a majority of people that saw my video and noticed the way that I bubble, they were so confused on how I was able to do it, and also made fun of me because how bad I am at bubbling, and it's obvious. So, step one, I need to explain my build. Look, I know it's not the greatest build. I have RNG carried G leaves, right? But think about it. If I have antennae on, where do I have room for anything else? You really want me running around with two bubbles or two G leaves instead? If you look at the reload of a ultra bubble, with three G leaves on, it is 0.01 seconds slower than an S bub. So basically, this loadout is three S bubs. I mean, that's all you really ever need, right? And I have the cotton and the powder. I'm going as fast as I can. I do tend to spam yin yang a lot more than I have to, but it's just because like I don't know. It makes me feel like I'm going faster because maybe I'm staying more in a straight line. But let's look real quick. So you can see me loaded my bubble build. L1, of course. Everybody has his L1, right? And this this is where my eyes are basically the entire time. Now, like I'm completely locked on the map, okay? Just completely utterly locked on the map. Every once in a while I glimpse to like see where my G leaves are, like compared to my body so that I can see, you know, how my yin yang orientation is. But for the most part, I just keep track of it in the back of my head. Like I don't. I'm gonna go ahead and cut myself off right there because I was getting a little bit contradictory with what I was saying. So one of the problems when it comes to bubbling for me is, yeah, I have S compass. It kind of makes it easier for me to be able to use compass, but whenever I do have to use it for like that solid like 3 seconds while I'm trying to figure out where the super is, I get real slow. It's like whenever you only have two S bubs on, which I know, like two S bubs. Oh no, I only have two S bubs. But remember, it's 0.01 seconds slower, so you never know what kind of difference that would make. The other problem that shows up is whenever I'm, actually going through like have mob infested areas, especially jungle. I tend to fall into mounds and like pop burrows and like run into U spiders a lot more than everybody else because I literally can't see. I may put on antennae every once in a while. I think you see me do it a couple times here, like right there. But like, I think it's more worth it to be able to, have the cotton whenever I need it. Eventually, I take the powder off anyway and swap it for sponge. And right about whenever my health goes to zero and I use my second chance, that's whenever I put on my safe bubbling build. It could be a little bit earlier, I'll be honest, but high risk, high reward here. And I usually lose when I'm in ocean because jellyfish have a high range for some reason. But yep, that's pretty much it. This is why I suck at bubbling, if anybody was wondering. And this is why you should have a yig on, just in case you maybe yig me whenever you're going. You see my yig in my build? I used to have three in there. Not anymore. I can't afford it.